In COSMOSWorks 2008, a new intuitive tool called Trend Tracker is available for evaluating the impact of successive design changes on the base design. After running first initial simulation, one can start the trend tracker and then make the initial analysis as the baseline design to compare the successive design changes. As the user performs free-form design changes, Trend Tracker automatically does all the bookkeeping in terms of saving results like the weight as it changes, stress, strain, displacement, or any other values that the user wants to track. For example, in this connecting rod example, our first initial simulation shows that the minimum factor of safety is about 9.4. So maybe what we can do is start with making a design change in terms of reducing the thickness of this rod itself, trying to make it lighter, and then rerun the simulation. As we do that, there's nothing else we have to do, and the trend tracker is taking care of all the results behind the scene for us. Let's go back and look at the results with the reduced thickness. Still, our minimum factor safety is quite large. And if you want to go ahead and look at the results of Trend Tracker for the total weight, we are able to reduce the weight here by about 20%. Let's go back and make a few more design changes. Here, what I'm doing is putting a cutout through the whole connecting rod and rerun the simulation. Let's check the new factor safety for this design, which has reduced down to 4.4. At the same time, the trend tracker shows that there's an increase in the stress level. So maybe what we can do is go ahead and perform a few more design changes here. And we're going to add some material back to the connecting rod in COSMOSWorks. Now rerun the simulation. Let's look at our trend tracker results now. We can see that even though the mass of the connecting rod has increased just a little bit, but at the same time, we were able to reduce the stresses in it by quite a significant value. So likewise, a user can keep on performing all their design changes, and the trend tracker keeps all the values to do comparative studies. Another feature of Trend Tracker is called the View Gallery, where CosmosWorks takes snapshots of all the contour results and then save it in a library which a user can then review afterwards. Plus, it's also saving the models as the design iterations are performed, and at any time, one can switch back to a particular iteration to study that design more in details.